Hi, I'm Selena and I'm here in Southall in one of the UK's best restaurants called The Brilliant.
Can I say right at the beginning that I live very much in the present, and I'm here as the Deputy High Commissioner of India to the UK, and well, I'm here for some time, so I live in the present very much. I'm really delighted to be here, Hari Singh, and I say that with absolute earnestness and sincerity. And it is not because, I should say at the outset, because you have arranged this reception for me, making me the chief guest. I say this because of the journey you have made in your life in the last 24 odd years since we first met. I think that's a great thing about the Indian community at a very general level. I think there are maybe many Hari Singhs in this room and certainly in this country. What I have seen, and I have this advantage of over 24 years of being here 25 years ago and then going off and coming back, and I see how well our community has done. It gives me a perspective. I think many of our people came in very modest circumstances. They worked very hard, and through their dint of hard work, their labor, their discipline, they have done well. And by doing well, I think they have made a tremendous contribution, a very meaningful contribution to the country. They have chosen to make their home. And I think there are many people in this country who are recognized. The Indian community is recognized as being good citizens, and it's a great pride for us in the High Commission, for the Government of India, to hear these very good words about the Indian community in the UK. It is the oldest community abroad, I think. Not the oldest, we have had, well, over 150 years, but in recent times, the oldest community which has come and settled abroad in Europe and certainly in North America. And in the end, I should just like to say that we are very fortunate to have such a large Indian community in the UK. I think the numbers vary. There are no exact numbers, maybe somewhere between 1.5 to 2 million. It makes our task in the High Commission easier. It's not just the High Commissioner or Deputy High Commissioner or even the whole High Commission, but we have very large numbers of our own people here who represent us, and they represent us very well. We are proud of that fact. We are very proud, and we've just seen a brilliant race, Bolt winning quite expectedly. We are in a brilliant restaurant, so what more can we ask of this evening? Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, Samota Singh Ji, Mr. Hari Singh, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure when you come together for welcoming friends, even though it becomes a little sad, but still happiness that one of your close friends was promoted and you say farewell. This evening is a mixture of those two, where we are happy but also sad. Sad because one of very decent officer from the Indian High Commission, who I happen to know reasonably well, met numerous times, occasions, discussed many things, And with those interactions, you start respecting somebody and have affection for that one. Then that person is leaving. It's a sad one. But when you see that person is moving to a higher position, but not far from us. When you saw Switzerland is a good holiday place, I was told. And I think Mr. Rajesh Prasad will be having many Indians living in Britain now going to Switzerland for holidays. And I'm sure they will be asking, like myself will be asking, that is there any assistance you can offer? Maybe as other politicians have free accommodation and free food. However, winning the race is also important, but this evening is also important when Hari Singh has arranged this evening for all of us to come together to say goodbye to Rajesh Prasad ji, His Excellency, but also hoping and wishing him the best of luck when he goes to Switzerland.
I have known Mr. Prasad certainly ever since he came here as the Deputy High Commissioner. Before I go on to may I just mention one thing that I have in common with Hari Singh. In fact, two things in common. One is that we are both lawyers. And secondly, like him, I've also worked for the Indian High Commission. And I did that in 1954. In 1954. Before some of you were born. We will certainly miss you, sir, but we will always remember your friendship and your guidance, which has always been available to us. And we have no doubt that you will acquit yourself with distinction and honorably. Thank you very much.
Honorable Mr. Rajesh Prasad, Deputy High Commissioner of India to the United Kingdom, Mr. Brinder Sharma, Member of Parliament, and His Honour Sir Mota Singh QC, and distinguished guests. I welcome all of you to share my joy and happiness in honouring a great diplomat, Mr. Rajesh Prasad, Deputy High Commissioner of India to the United Kingdom this evening. Sir, I feel honoured and grateful to you for accepting my invitation in spite of the busy schedule due to the Olympics and your official commitment at this time. We are all aware this is a year of festivals and enjoyment for all of us due to Olympics and Queen's Diamond Jubilee celebration in this country. However, it is very special year for me because I have the honor to welcome a person who has played a very significant role in my life. Sir, about 20 years ago, I had the privilege to work under you, and I am grateful for the time I had spent under your supervision. I would like to express my sincere appreciation and profound gratitude to you for your guidance and moral support provided to me throughout your tenure in the High Commission of India. I congratulate you on your new assignment as an Indian ambassador to Switzerland and wish you all the best in your future career. Although we all will miss you, but your excellent work would always be appreciated and remembered. Thank you and God bless you all.
Very wet behind the ears junior barrister. Harry actually trusted me with some of his clients, something he's been regretting ever since. Really appreciate the opportunity you gave me.
I'm now joined with Mr. Sheikh. Mr. Sheikh, tell us, are you having a good time today?
It's wonderful today. I mean, I'm quite pleased to be here for two reasons, as Mr. Prasad's felicitation for him being promoted and going to Switzerland. And the other very good reason is Hari Singh, who organized all this event, has been my student and my trainee, and a wonderful person.
Thank you, Gully, for holding this fantastic event in honour of the Deputy High Commissioner. How do you feel about it?
Well, it's always great to have people from abroad, especially the High Commissioner, the Deputy High Commissioner of India, and we've had very close relationships with the Indian High Commission here, and it's always a pleasure when we have distinguished guests here in our community, especially in Southall and Ealing, when you have high dignitary people, and it gives a community a support as well. So yes, they're always welcome here.
सबसे पहले मैं सहारा टीवी वालों को शुभकामनाएं देता हूं जो आज हमारे हरि सिंह जी के और हमारे एक्सीलेंसी डॉक्टर राजेश जी की विदाई के ऊपर ये प्रोग्राम दिया गया है, और सहारा वन के साथ साथ उनकी पूरी टीम का भी मैं शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं। हमारी तरफ से ये मैसेज है कि हम लोग यहाँ विदेश में रहते हुए भी हर तरीके से हर आए हुए मेहमान का जिस तरह से हम घर में स्वागत करते हैं, जाते वक्त भी हम अपने मेहमान का वैसे ही स्वागत करते हैं कि हमारे यहाँ कहा जाता है अतिथि देवो bhava.
Do you have any message you'd like to say to Mr. Prasad?
Yes, I worked with Mr. Prasad 20 years ago, and he was a wonderful officer. Now he has been promoted. He has been assigned as an post of as an ambassador to Switzerland, and I wish him all the best.
It's been a great evening. It's been very pleasant, and it's nice to be able to wish Mr. Prasad well and congratulate him on his new appointment to go to Switzerland as the High Commissioner, and I'm sure he'll do a wonderful job. Mr. Harry Singh is a very special personal friend of mine. He's always been very helpful to me, and I have immense admiration for him. He works so hard, always helpful, very helpful in the community, a wonderful servant for the people.
It's a wonderful evening, and the way Hari Singh has organized it, I wanted to congratulate him. He has invited people from all walks of life, those who are successful, local business, professional, politicians as well. He has invited to say thank you to Rajesh Prasad, the Deputy High Commissioner of India, for his services to the society and to the community in general, and also to farewell him when he is appointed as Ambassador to Switzerland.
It's an evening organized by Hari Singh, whom I've known for a very long time, I think about 25 years, and I've seen him achieve various things in life, and so it's wonderful to be hosted by him this evening in Southall. He's got a very nice collection of people, and I'm enjoying the evening very much.
There were some very warm words spoken about you. You must be feeling quite sad to leave the UK.
Well, yes, I've been here. This is my second assignment. I was here in the late 80s. UK has been a very challenging, it's at all times for an Indian diplomat, interesting, challenging, complex. You can put everything together, and it's a lot of work here because we have a very large community, we have a very large mission, and there's a lot of toing and froing going on between India and the UK. So altogether very exciting being a Deputy High Commissioner in London. And of course London is a very exciting city. It's one of the big old cities, so it has lots to offer. So yes, I've enjoyed my stint here very much, and I have very pleasant memories when I leave it.
So you're definitely going to miss London when you're in Switzerland?
When I leave it, at the moment I'm here and I'm enjoying it, but when I leave it, yes, yes, certainly.
But you must be looking forward to your new role as ambassador in Switzerland.
Well, actually, I mean, I didn't want to say that earlier, but the fact is I've been an ambassador for 10 years now, since 2002. So it's not the first time. I became an ambassador in 2002 in Algeria, and the post of the Deputy High Commissioner here is of the rank of an ambassador. So it's not going to be new in that sense. It will be a new country, yes. A country where I have served before also, in Geneva.
Well, thank you for talking to us today. It's been great. Thank you.
It is a wonderful occasion actually today. We are enjoying the hospitality organized by Hari Singh. Hari Singh is a very good friend of mine. He is actually a friend of many people because he is so nice. Hari Singh is an excellent lawyer. He is the pillar of the community. He cooperates with the problems of the community, and he helps. We have Deputy High Commissioner of India, His Excellency Mr. Prasad. Mr. Prasad is going to be the ambassador in Switzerland, and my best wishes are with Mr. Prasad, and I hope that eventually he will come back to London and become the High Commissioner of India here.